Hello, my name is Angeline Leung, and I will be presenting the case study on parental apathy. What do I know? I know that the assistant principal, Mrs. Rose, would like to have more parent involvement at the school. I also know that the principal is not optimistic about parents being involved with the school. And lastly, I know that the principal is willing to approve a parent advisory, but not a PTA nor a PTO organization. What do I need to know? Firstly, why is the principal so reluctant to encourage parent involvement? Secondly, what changed the principal's mind to announce a meeting for parents who are interested in parent involvement? And finally, what made the past parent groups not work out? So I have concluded with my knowledge and what I needed to know that the problem is that John F. Kennedy School is lacking parent involvement, and school administrators is struggling to get parents more involved. My plan of action. I am planning to meet with the 8 parents that are currently there for the meeting to show them my gratitude for them taking the time out to come. I will then discuss with them their reasons of wanting to be involved with our school and come up with a consensus to meet every month at the same time to discuss more parent involvement topics. Thirdly, before the next meeting, they will help me administer a survey to parents that did not come to fill out about their thoughts about getting involved with our school. My resolution for the problem is to get the parents we know we now have involved in a positive engagement environment with the school. I would also like to make sure that the community sees the importance of parents' involvement by highlighting the currently involved parents and what they're doing to help with our school community. Lastly, changing the principal's mentality of parents' apathy can change over time if they see how our school would like their involvement and how their involvement can help students succeed. What I think, feel, and value. I think that the principal is losing hope towards having parents' involvement. I also think that Mrs. Rose is an enthusiastic person that can bring new energy to JFK. And I finally think that parents' group do not last at JFK. I feel that the principal is trying to prove to Miss Rose that parents will not show up to the meetings if he have mentioned before about their apathy. I also feel that Mrs. Rose is bewildered that JFK does not have a parent group represented for community involvement. Lastly, I feel that parents are not engaged because they do not know how or why it is important to. I value communication, respect and sincerity, as well as consistency. All of these values will help communicate with parents and the community the importance of their involvement. Issues that are unresolved are open for further investigations. Firstly, I need to start understanding why the past parent groups did not last. Secondly, I would like to know how the communication is like between the school and the parents, and to know if students are really giving parents the school messages, or do we need to find other means of communication to reach our community. And finally, the principal's negative response to parents' involvement can be an unresolved issue. My reflection for Standard 7, Component 1. As an educational leader, I will address the issues reviewed in the case study by making sure the communication between school and home is fluid. I will also start giving parents the opportunity to share their thoughts and ideas of why they might not be involved with our school. And finally, giving Miss Rose the support she needs to create a parent group that will benefit the students' achievements. My reflection on Standard 7, Component 2. I would like to give Ms. Rose the opportunity to create and foster a group of parents that are willing to engage and be the leaders of the parent group. I would also like to allow students to have a voice in the decision-making process for the school with parents and administrators. And finally, I would like to convince the principal that anything is possible with persistence and sincerity. My reflection on Standard 7, Component 3. Showing persistence and sincerity will help the engagement of families in the school community. It will also allow us to get more data on the community needs and interests that will help administrators know how to communicate with the community for various parent involvement projects. And finally, opening a line of communication between all stakeholders to voice the importance of community involvement in making decisions on how to improve school operations will help engage the community. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.